Alright, so this is gonna be part 3 of the Korra's Lost Saga. We started off with you guys. Geez, it's been a while since we
I
started
believe
this
we were
adventure.
going to start
Been a
interrogating
while.
the Duragar we had tied up.
Yes, that is what's going on right now, but just as a brief recap, you guys had originally gotten your quest in the town of Bremen from a woman named Korra in the local, I believe it is the tavern, not the inn. Or it could be the other way around. Actually, I believe it was the inn, not the tavern. Anyways, you originally got your quest as her son had gone missing, as he had acquired a black amulet and was taken by 2 tieflings in order to seek refuge at their castle. After that, you guys made a detour after getting in trouble with the law and made your way to, what was it? Goodmead. You spent a little bit of time in Goodmead, took out a... You attempted to take out a Verbeeg, ended up taking out I believe, Ogre, which was its friend. Making your way out of Goodmead in order to continue your quest. You were on the road. You got stopped by some fellows looking like they needed help, who ended up being bandits, ambushing you guys and attempting to steal your stuff. You ended up...
beat the tar out of them.
You beat the tar out of them, and you also got all of their belongings. Taking the wagon, which they used to lure you in, and the horses, mules, that they had tied to the wagon, you made your way to Caer Dineval, not finding what you seek at their castle, as you were not allowed in, for the town keeper was claimed to be sick, and you continued on further to Caer Konig, where there was no castle to be seen. However, on inspecting the ruins, you found a Duragar, or invisible footprints. Sorry, not invisible. Visible footprints leading out of the castle. Upon following them, you encountered an invisible being, later revealing themselves being a Duragar, which you beat the tar out of as well. And so we resume as the Duragar had just fallen. It's currently unconscious. I believe you had found a pouch with many black-looking ice, or more like metal. Black metal.
Yep.
So?
Night.
I don't have my rope anymore. Does anyone else have a rope?
I do not.
I believe most of us do. If not, I do.
I don't know that tying him up would do anything, though.
Yeah, he did. He can enlarge himself.
So,
Better safe than sorry?
no.
We just need to restrict his feet.
Yeah, I've got an idea. What if somebody took... Does anyone have a sword? I'm sure someone here. I have a sword.
I have a spear.
What if I took my sword and positioned it directly above his head, so if he tried to grow, he would die instantly? Smart, huh?
That was sexier than Horse Girl.
Stop.
Could work.
Please.
Haley, you are aware that you're still muted, right?
Yeah, they're 3 annoying children, and I'm eating chips, so.
Gotcha.
Okay, so I guess we go with Colt's plan.
One thing that I would ask of both Haley and Aiden is I don't want to see that Valhelsia in overworld status. I would be more than happy with you guys.
I logged out.
It still says that you're in the overworld over Discord.
Well, I am not in the overworld. I am actually away from my keyboard too.
Yeah, I believe you there, but if it says in main menu, I'm more than happy with that.
Mm-hmm.
But thank you. You may still be playing, and I would have no way of knowing if you just turned off your status being visible.
Aiden, that'd be really based.
But you know, sessions are much
Steven?
better if everyone is here.
Steve, don't get your wet ass tongue on my phone. What the fuck?
So,
I thought.
all right. Colt, you were asking, did anyone give you rope?
No.
All right.
I'll go ahead and do that.
Okay. Yeah, so Glenn, you were able to give him rope. Now, you're going to tie him up and position your sword above his head, or...
Yeah, that was my plan. Does anyone have any better ideas?
Is he needed?
Not really.
We would like to get a little information out of him, though.
Do you think
Man.
he speaks?
I mean, I'm pretty sure he said he was going to kill us in that fight, so...
He said something about us being puny mortals, and yet he seems pretty mortal to me. Anyway, he wants to wake him up.
Hmm.
I won't do it. I won't do it.
Oh, okay.
He's currently just like sitting on the ground, right?
Yes, he's unconscious at the moment.
Yeah, Yurzin will just walk up to him, crouch down, look him like directly in the eyes, and just kind of pat him on the cheek, like, "Come on, wake up."
Yeah, he's pretty far out. His blood is still staining the ice.
Is he gonna wake up anytime soon, or should I hit him harder?
Maybe we should refrain from hitting him repeatedly, because then he might never wake up. And,
Do we really need him, though?
any lead is any
He
lead.
has potential information about the whereabouts of Korra's son.
Yeah. I mean, we're surrounded by snow.
Believe found? The one who found those crystals in this dwarf's bag.
Yeah. But we're surrounded by snow, right? So why don't one of us just melt a
Could
little?
always set
I
up
can
a
melt
tent.
some.
Yeah, and then we can splash him in the face. That
Hmm.
supposedly works.
Yurzin will grab a
I
handful of
think
snow
that would
and produce flame
be
in his hand
ill-advised.
and just melt it, and then just splash.
All right. Yeah, you can kind of get that snow in your hand, and as you produce a flame, it melts into your hand. You can just splash it on his face. He kind of turns away from it a little bit. You can kind of see he kind of opens his eyes slightly. Looks around. Seems to be a bit too injured to move at the moment, though.
Now I tap him.
Oh wait, I was still in the overworld. Never mind. Here, let me log out.
Thank you.
So
Go to the bathroom. I'll be back.
All right. So
who'd like? Oh, go ahead.
Oh no. Yeah, so he is now conscious but pretty unmoving. Kind of groans with a "Ugh."
All right. Who'd
Good
like?
morning, sunshine.
He reaches for the pouch that was beside of him. Has anyone removed that from his possession?
Yeah.
I believe
Okay.
Sand did. Yes.
Right, so he kind
I
of
think
like
we
reaches
took
over to
all
his
of
belt where
possessions away
the
from him.
pouch would have been. So he sees that's not there. He goes for the ice pick still on the ground.
I took that.
All right. He like goes to his
Yeah,
other
we
side.
took
Ice
his
pick gone.
belongings away from him.
Gotcha. I just couldn't remember. It's been a while. So yeah, he realizes that he's a bit defenseless right now.
Yurzen's still crouched right in front of him. He's just going, "How you doing?"
And he's tied up, so he obviously can't reach very far, but he just goes, Exerge pereskirt. Does anyone here speak Undercommon?
No habla English. No habla.
You don't speak, okay?
Yeah, I was
I
gonna
believe
say,
it.
like, what do you not speak, brother?
I know speak.
Based. I
I'm
mean, makes sense.
He looks like a dwarf, right? Obviously,
Yeah,
he looks like a
very
dwarf.
pale, white-eyed dwarf.
All right, I'm gonna say, do you speak dwarf in dwarf?
He just goes silent.
Well, it seems you're going to be head of this whole interrogation here.
Wait, you speak Undercommon?
Oh, no. Can speak Publish.
I speak a lot of things. I do not speak whatever this fucker is saying.
All right.
You noticed the voice that he spoke in, while in a different language from what he said originally, calling you mortals, seemed to be different tone, different voice. Even though it came from the same being. Maybe it didn't.
All right, buddy. So, I don't know what you just said there, but you mind telling me what that was? Because that sounded mighty funny.
Exerge per eskert.
Sure.
Should I hit him harder?
I would recommend not.
I ill advise against that. He's already injured.
Maybe we hit him so hard he forgot how to speak what he said before.
Why don't we?
Perhaps.
Why don't we check his clothes?
Okay. And Yurzen will start ruffling around.
So you you're patting around.
No shame, by the way. He's doing this like every nook and cranny.
Oh
Okay.
god.
Well,
Nothing
Boy.
inappropriate.
Oh no.
well, very
Well.
quickly, you're able to find a note in his pocket, written in runes.
I take it out and I'd open
What's
it.
it written in?
Runes.
Okay.
Yeah, he just goes, I can't read.
May I see?
Can I look at
Yeah,
it?
sure.
Do I recognize the script, Max?
Roll me a history check.
Oh, hold on. That's general. 13.
You'd easily
That's
recognize
fine.
this as Dwarvish.
All right. So what does it say? I can speak Dwarvish.
Oh, you can speak
And
Dwarvish.
giant,
Then
actually.
anyway, you would understand this right away.
Oh.
It seems to be kind of a statement of what he's supposed to be doing. And he seems to be quite pissed off that you guys took it out of his pocket.
So what is he supposed to be doing?
Collect the black metal, bring it to the forge. Signed,
Ooh,
Black
Sunblight.
that is
black metal.
a kick-ass name.
Signed what now?
Signed
What
as
does that note
C
say?
Sunblight.
shit.
Hey, he has the same first initial as me.
Who could be related?
We could. Um, so, I'm gonna say this in
No,
Dwarvish. What's the forge?
Bison replies in Dwarvish.
Skirt.
Anyone here know that funky little comprehend languages spell?
Unfortunately not.
Afraid
And
not.
even then, I believe that only allows you to read, not understand.
Yeah,
Hearing.
I can speak with animals, but not people.
Yeah.
The best I can do is detect poison
that
or protect him from good and or evil, such as aberrations, celestials, angels, demons, etc.
yeah, cool.
Well, I'm kind of useless when it comes to magic.
Hey, but you've got the thingies, don't you? Maybe he'd
I'm
be a little.
these the gems.
Yeah, the thingies.
What thingies?
I just kind of hold
The
up
black
the black
crystals.
gems.
Oh. May I?
Whoever holds the black
Sure.
gems,
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
yours is gonna pick
if
one
I
out.
may, or it's looking closer at them now. They seem to be metal, just kind of in a strange shape of a gem or shape of cracked ice. But as
Oh,
you
these are what he was referring to when he said bring the things to the forge. Look at that, it's metal.
as you kind of hold them, they seem wrong to hold. Something about them.
Yeah, honestly, I'd feel a bit more comfortable if you took these.
I can take them.
What is the Dwergers? I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce it.
Durgar.
Duergar's reaction.
To what? Holding it?
Us holding them up.
You know, I was about to like dangle it in front of his face and go, "Is this what you're after?"
Oh,
Just to see how you react.
I'm sorry, what was
Skirt.
I don't speak your language.
all right. So he clearly knows how to read Dwarvish, correct?
Yes.
Well, so I don't have. I'm gonna ask the resident noble for a pen.
I
I have an ink
have
and
a pen.
I have an ink pot, quill, and paper.
May I borrow it?
Oh, sure.
All right. I'm going to quickly scrawl on the back of the paper. What is the forge? And then kind of show it to him. I'll give Bison back his pen and ink.
His face kind of compresses and kind of a frown. Says nothing.
I don't think he wants to talk.
I don't think you like this.
I don't think so either, but it appears he was stealing the black metal thingies from the town, right? And if they have the black metal, that means they're likely the ones that stole Cora's kid, which means maybe we ain't
Well,
enemies.
The one
What does
that
Cora's kid look like again?
Cora's kid was taken by two tiefling. Is that what I'm called? A tiefling? I don't know.
Yes.
Yeah, tiefling. Two tieflings.
But like, if we're looking for him, can I get a description?
I don't remember. I just remember
Did he
like
ever
one
get a
of the
description?
tieflings was albino.
It was that one was red and another albino.
No, I
Yeah,
think
what does Cora's kid look like though?
Haruru or whatever his name was.
Yeah, Haruru.
We started calling him Haruru.
You never got a
What is it?
description of him.
Tragic. Okay.
So we're looking for a person, and you don't even know what this person looks like.
We never said we were the brightest.
I'm
I'm
definitely not the
Well, it
smartest.
seems that our best option here is to find out where those two tieflings went. And we
I
would
mean,
probably
yeah.
have better luck looking for the albino one.
Max, in my travels, do I know anything about this?
Anything about what exactly?
These tieflings?
I'm gonna ask you to roll me a history check.
Okay, let me. History. Wait, oh wait, I don't have to pull it up. Dot check. History. 17.
Nice.
Look at that.
I'll go ahead and say that you have most certainly seen them in Caer Dineval.
I think I saw him at some point in back in Caer Dineval.
You what?
When did I see them?
You've seen it's probably been like a few months.
It was a few months ago, so I don't think that's very helpful.
Oh.
But I definitely saw those two.
Well, at least we know that they were there.
But I think we should focus on where we are. And namely the black metal in front of us.
We're in Koenig, right?
Yes, you are in Caer Konig.
Probably somewhere near the outskirts of it.
Yeah, you're actually a bit far out now. You're heading north.
Did we already asked the inn people if they saw the... Did we ask them if they saw the tieflings? I can't remember if we did that.
I don't know if we did.
Yes, and they did.
Okay.
They said they did recently.
So, since this
We could just explore deeper.
dwarf
We could explore.
is clearly
We could explore deeper into the castle.
Well, the castle is just ruins.
Wasn't there a
these
basement?
ruins could hide something.
There was a basement?
Wasn't there a basement, Max?
I don't believe there was.
There's like a hatch or something? I don't know. I thought there was a hatch.
No, there were doorways that were still intact. However, the entire building has crumbled.
Yes, the mage.
Tragic.
Those ruins could hide something, and if the dwarf is near those ruins, perhaps it could lead us to something.
Maybe
more
we could
probable.
investigate a blacksmith in town.
Find it more
See.
probable that the dwarves were fleeing from the town, not the castle.
And the
Fair
blacksmith.
point.
The blacksmith could get us some background on this metal. And
I
maybe
don't-
help us in determining what the forge is.
I don't know that we should tell them about the metal. I just get
We
the
don't
feeling
exactly know who in this town we can trust, if any are trustworthy.
So who has the medal right now?
you.
You.
I do? Okay, I just wanted to check. Okay.
Where does that leave us with the dwarf? What do we do with him?
I mean, we could untie him, see if he leads us to the forge. He ain't got a weapon, and he's clearly on his last leg. I don't even know. No.
I'm not sure you would lead us to the forge.
He also seems unwilling to communicate with us if he can at all.
Maybe he can only
Well-
speak common when he's giant. I'm just joking.
I mean, that kind of makes sense, doesn't it?
No.
I don't know.
it makes a.
It sounds like a different person. We have
True.
no leads. Might as well
Should we-
try it.
Shall we untie
Could he
him then?
be possessed or something?
He could have been possessed. The voice was different, but then again, I don't know if that's much to go on for via possession. Can I roll religion?
Why?
Would I have to roll to determine symptoms of possession?
Sure. Yeah, I'd say so.
Okay. That is
Ooh.
a 20.
Yeah, you could know that this is definitely some sort of unholy witchcraft going on here with the weird voice. Maybe not the transmutation in shape, but sounded like a voice that most certainly could not come from a dwarf.
There's certainly signs of some sort of witchery going on.
You're saying words.
Other than that, everything else seemed, I wouldn't say normal, but tolerable.
So, why don't we just untie him, see what the hell happened?
Can we keep pickaxe?
Oh, well, I would expect so.
We probably should keep our weapons away from him.
Do you want the pickaxe?
I'm
No.
afraid not.
I could take the pickaxe.
All right, I will give the pickaxe to Thand.
What is it? What it's just pickaxe, right?
It is a
Well-
war pick.
It's just the
Or-
weight, I think.
Yeah, it's the
Yeah.
kind of style of it
Yeah.
is a pickaxe, but it does act as a war pick.
All right. 8.
Aura did say something about a son acting strangely, right?
Yes, he turned into what she said. Did she say ungrateful? I don't know. I had to find it as asshole, but I got yelled at when I did that last time.
I think that might have something to do with the metal.
I mean, it didn't feel exactly fun to handle.
If I had some holy water, I'd be able to find out. However,
Wait, what?
probably
Holy water.
I could cast a certain spell.
Well, how do we get holy water?
No, that wouldn't work on items. Never mind.
Oh.
Either way, the spell would protect a creature from, I've stated, beings of supernatural origin, such as demons or angels.
I think that would be a waste.
Why'd you protect someone from angels?
Some angels are rude.
Good question. Then again, who says all angels are good? There are always outliers and
Well,
races
don't
and such.
angels like we literally went to a church where it was like we cut down our foes with the flaming sword, and like I'm pretty sure that angel would fuck your shit up.
Ah,
I mean, yes, you would probably want protection from those types of angels. However, I believe we're on a tangent.
um,
Have we untied the dwarf yet?
You haven't yet.
I don't want to be the one who's
So-
going to do it.
I'll do
I
it.
suppose. Never mind.
You do it.
Yep. Does anyone have like a knife I can do it, or am I burning nothing off?
Again, I have a spear.
I can slash it with my claws.
Or you could just untie it.
Oh yeah. I'll just untie it.
It is just rope.
I'll undo the double knot that we did.
All right.
double knot.
We only double knotted it.
Undoing your knot. Well, the Durgar is able to leave. Well, without the rope, he kind of still sits there with the quite beaten, still bleeding.
I'm just gonna kind of like kick him, not hard enough to do damage, just to like get his attention. I'm like, get, go, on.
Kind of tries to get up, stumbles, and is now limping in a different direction from that you were originally chasing him in.
At least he's trying.
He's moving quite slowly.
This is like a cattle herding.
I think he
What?
might be a little injured. Too injured to walk.
I mean, he's walking fine. Look at him.
Is he
He's
going in
limping.
Is he going in the right direction though?
We don't know.
I don't think. I mean, he was kind of going in the other direction earlier. He might be trying to throw us off his trail.
Should I heal him?
I mean, that might be a little awkward, but yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna cast Healing Word on the Duragar.
Alright. So as he's like trudging through the snow away, most of his legs being covered. You cast your healing word. Go ahead and roll for that.
He is healed. Hold on. He's healed 9 points of damage. I think I have to update
Damn.
my sheet.
Ye-
I have to update my sheet because of the whole Disciple of Life thing.
So yeah, you get he gets healed significant amount, and you see him kind of his limp begins to turn into a stride as he kind of looks back for a second and keeps walking.
So are we gonna follow him?
Yeah.
I was intending to.
I believe we should be wary. He could be leading us into an ambush. But
That is true.
I mean, I'll keep my hand on my axe just in case.
I mean, I can trail him for a while. Like, from a distance.
I mean, we should still follow.
Well, if he doesn't think that we're following him, he might actually go somewhere that's useful for us.
Are you good at sneaking?
I have a thing.
Like a magic
No.
item?
As you're talking,
Not to
he's
mention-
now over a hill.
Well, no,
He's
we've
really-
been like following
Let's
him
get
just from a
moving.
distance.
Oh, so you've been kind of walking behind him.
Yeah.
Just from a distance.
I mean, there isn't much foliage or anything really. He can turn around and see you.
I mean, I don't know that we're
Okay.
trying to sneak in particular. I think we're just
We're not
Yeah.
trying
following.
to sneak yet. I'm just saying I could sneak if necessary.
We're just out of earshot of him. We're not really hiding.
Yeah.
Well, from the sounds of it, it's not like he can understand us anyways. I don't think we have anything to fear.
Yeah.
That is true.
I mean, it's better to be safe than sorry.
He couldn't even understand whatever cult was saying to him.
Or maybe he chose not
Took
to under.
cult.
Maybe
took
he did
cult
understand, but
writing
simply chose
something.
not to speak.
I mean, I do that all the time. It's called ignoring someone.
As you are very obviously walking behind of him, he turns around, now in Dwarvish, says, "Get lost!"
So
Who-
you were saying about that thing you had?
Does anyone else but me speak
I
Dwarvish?
speak Dwarvish.
I also speak
Dwarvish.
Dwarvish.
I have no idea what the fuck this man just said.
Everyone except
Me
for...
neither.
Oh, and
I'll-
Glenn.
I'll blow him a kiss.
Where are you going?
He turns back.
Okay.
I don't think he's very talkative.
Yours,
I
and
don't
what were you
understand
saying about
anything
the
that just
thing?
happened. I have
What
a
were you saying?
thing. It's a fun little thing that I use to steal food. I used to use it to steal food.
Do you want to use the thing?
Well, it's like a limited time use, so I only want to use it if it's like necessary.
Okay.
We're completely lost.
Do we ever know what
I
we're
mean,
doing?
worst things worst, we can follow our footsteps if they're still there.
I mean, I'm okay at sneaking.
We're in the middle of a barren snowfield. Is there anywhere to
Yeah.
hide?
I mean, if we
It is
can,
not.
if he ends up somewhere else, a little less barren, or if we get a good blizzard, but a blizzard might be a little dangerous.
That's true.
We also could get lost in one pretty easily. I knew a guy who got lost in a blizzard once.
I think we should just follow him for a little bit, see where he goes.
Keyword new.
I'm with Colt.
You following him?
Waste no time dallying, as it were.
Yeah, we're just gonna like annoyingly follow him then. Like no
Yeah.
sneaky, just
Yeah. There's nowhere to sneak.
Yeah, so you're very obviously following him. You can kind of see him turn around every once in a while.
I wave.
He turns back. Continues.
Could I use my feature as a sage, my researcher feature, to maybe find out or we could learn more at this point about this guy or the tieflings?
You could... That's a good one, actually. You already asked the people of Caer Dineval if they had seen the tieflings, and they had confirmed their suspicions.
You mean Caer Koenig?
Yeah. No, Caer Dineval.
We did?
Yeah. In the tavern of Caer Dineval, you asked. But you had
Oh, you're barely there.
You had never asked in Caer Koenig.
Yes.
but that could result in your trail with the Duragar going cold.
Excuse me.
No pun intended.
Honestly, we should probably try to be a little, I don't know, sneakier.
Why?
I don't
So-
think it's gonna.
There's no way to
There's
be
no way.
sneakier.
So you said go to Caer Konig? Or Caer Dineval?
Well, in order to get more information on the tiefling's location, that's your guess as a researcher.
Is which one?
Either going to Caer Konig or, I mean, now you've confirmed that this dwarf does in fact speak dwarf. You know.
So Caer Konig or Caer Dineval, that's what you're saying, right? You just said Caer Konig.
Well, you haven't asked anywhere in Caer Konig. You've asked in Caer Dineval, and it has been confirmed that they've been seen in Caer Dineval.
I thought we asked in Caer Konig.
No, we asked to Caer Dineval.
The DM has stated we asked in Caer Dineval, so we've asked in Caer Dineval.
I mean, we can
Have-
go. You guys can go back after the session and listen to the
Have we even been to Caer Konig then?
Yes.
Yeah, we're in
We're
Caer
in
Konig.
Caer Konig.
Caer
I don't
Konig is
remember.
where the drunk dragonborn was looking for the invisible people.
Yes.
Mhm.
You
who
went
I
into the
love.
inn there, and no one asked anything. You guys spent the night.
Yeah, I must have repressed that.
We were sleeping.
Let's just keep following the dwarf. He's got to stop somewhere.
Thought we were already following the dwarf.
Mhm.
Anyways, we continue following him.
Okay.
I just don't feel like we're gonna get anywhere with this.
Eventually, as now about 2 hours have passed, the sun is beginning to, as the sun stays on the horizon for most of the day, begins to recede into the horizon. As such happens, you see the dwarf stops moving, making their way to a barren tree that he seems to have been walking towards for a while now. Are you still a bit far away?
I guess.
No?
Are you guys getting closer? Like,
Yeah, we're getting.
I would like to get
I mean,
closer.
he
I'm
stops.
approaching the
He
tree.
stops at the tree.
If he stops, we're probably getting close.
Yeah, and he turns around, sees you still following him. He snaps off a branch.
I think he wants to fight again.
I mean, if he does, I have still, what, 5 of us and 1 of him. Judging from the last time, that'll go over very well.
He kind of like turns to you, kind of puffs up his chest.
Hi.
He's like walking in a line, kind of doing a real tough guy stance, you know, or stride, you know. You know
Is
what
he
I'm
walking
talking about.
towards us now?
No, he's not walking towards you. He's kind of staying in place, almost kind of like circling you guys a little bit.
Like I'm not gonna like go like right up to him, but I'm gonna kind of walk up a bit just so I can like kind of get a look at what he's doing, and I'm just gonna stand there, expressionless.
So for all of you Dwarvish speakers, he goes, "So are you gonna follow me all day?" And he hits his chest. "All night now."
That really depends on where you're going, sir.
I'd rather not.
As I said before, I'm not telling you anything.
Please, sir. I think we might be allies, and we really just want to help. You know, I'm a man who looks out for all people, be they humans, dwarf, Duraragar, etc.
Even though I don't speak Dwarvish, could I tell that he kind of messed up saying Duragar?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because Duragar in common, or in Dwarvish, is Duragar. So,
Okay.
you know.
Anyways, continue. Sorry, I just wanted to know.
I really think that we have a common enemy here, and I think that we're potential allies, and I just really hope that you will give us something useful. Otherwise, we'll leave you alone and we won't bother you no more.
How do
I
you
will.
think we're allies?
Well, it's that whole black metal business, you see. Would you mind telling us a bit about that? You know? We know a little bit. You seem to know quite a bit more.
Now, what do you know?
All we know is that it is associated with something suspicious.
And what might that be?
The disappearance of a boy.
Ah. So, you're after them. I can help you. I'd be very glad to, actually.
Well, I'm mighty
Wow.
thankful.
We would very much like help.
Well,
Well,
if...
who? Oh, go ahead.
No. You first.
Who are them, if I might inquire?
They're known as the Knights of the Black Sword. The black referring to this metal you have been finding. We are simply hoping to take that metal away from them in whatever way we can. Such as
See,
these amulets.
you know, I just knew we were gonna be friends.
How about I tell you the whereabouts of where you might be able to find this child, and you will give me back all of that. Sorry.
I'm gonna glance at Thand.
How about...
Oh, actually, Urizen has them, so I'm gonna glance at Urizen.
How about
I
I'll tell
have
you the
no fucking clue
location.
what's going on.
You'll give me all of that sweet Shardillion that you have there, and whatever you find in... with the Knights of the Black Sword.
I'm inclined to agree. And now in common, Urizen, might I
Yes.
have those amulets of yours?
Oh yeah, sure. And he's gonna take off his bag and he's gonna rifle through it. And before we do it, he's gonna say, "Wait, actually, you want? Yeah, wait, okay. You want the black shards?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait, he speaks common.
Oh, no.
Okay.
He like kind of...
Yurzen will before he takes the pouch out that holds the black shards, he's just gonna take one out and leave it in his bag, and he's gonna pull it out.
Oy vey.
There you go.
All right, I will give the pouch to the Durgar.
He says, are you trying to be sneaky about taking this?
Well, he's doing it while he still has his hands in the bag,
Gotcha.
in the backpack.
I'm assuming that I wouldn't know that Urizen did this,
Roll
right?
me a sleight of hand check.
Yeah. Okay.
And this will be against passive perception, since there isn't much reason to suspect.
What is it? Check sleight of hand.
Mm-hmm.
15.
Anyone have passive perception higher than that?
I do not.
Let me look.
I don't have a passive perception. I already know that.
Have
I doubt
That's
it, but yeah, I have a passive perception of 11.
Okay. Well,
mm,
that's the case. You successfully pocket one of the Shardelian, as he called it, amulets.
Cool.
All right.
I'll just leave that one shard in my inventory.
So he kind of, you toss the bag to him. He grasps it. Says, "And will you trust me with my pick to get home safe?"
Oh,
I will return it to him.
Kind of takes it, puts it through a loop on his belt. Says, "Now, if you're looking for where you seek, I'd suggest looking at the Caer in Caer Dineval. We've been attempting to get in there, steal as much as we can, but
oh. Do you know anything about secret routes or sneaky ways we might enter? They turned us away at the door.
no, and that's the only reason why we haven't got in yet."
Nuts. Well, thanks anyway.
Of course. I'll be around.
Hey, one question.
Yes.
If these black sword folks hang out about the Caer, how'd you get the amulets from Caer Koenig?
Well, a few of those cultist fellows, the Black Swordsmen, few of them venture out and meet our knives.
Reasonable. I'm gonna tip my hat to him. I have nothing left to say.
All right. Remember, any of those amulets you find, bring them to me, and perhaps you'll have some sweet dwarven gold on your hands.
Thank you very much for your kindness and patience, sir. Sorry to bother you.
Kind of nods his head and continues walking. Or, sorry, now he kind of sits by the tree.
Can't believe we wasted 2 hours just following him.
So, what information do we have now?
Oh, everyone here speaks Dwarvish except Urison, right?
And Glenn.
And
And
Glenn.
myself.
Oh. Well, we gotta go back to Caer Dineval.
Four
The cultists. They're in the castle.
cultists.
Dang. It's
The
a bit of a
fellas.
walk.
The fellows what took Haruru. Yeah.
Part of a cult?
Well, I mean, they carry around black amulets. I would assume that they are cultists. But
That
The
their
very-
only defining feature?
the very kind Durigar told me they were cultists, and I'm inclined to believe him.
Are you
Name
sure he's telling you the
these
truth?
Cultists?
No, but the cultists are ostensibly our enemies, and if he is also enemies with them, I don't see why he would have any reason to lie to us.
Oh.
I mean,
Whose
it's the
enemy
only
of my
lead we
enemy
really
is my
have.
friend?
It is, in fact, the only lead we have.
So it's in Caer Dineval at the...
The Caer.
Of course.
But,
Means that there are either cultists in there, more of that cultist metal.
Hey, Matt.
Yes.
Where is the sun like completely set?
It's beginning to. Should be by the time you get back to town.
I think we should head back.
We should hurry.
So, are you heading back?
I am.
Probably. I would say there's no reason to be
You're
there
kind
anymore.
of still very confused what just happened.
So, if that's what's being decided, you may all go back to Caer Konig and likely spend the night there if you'd like, or make your way back to Caer Dineval.
Is there anything stopping us from going back to Caer Dineval?
Exhaustion.
It would
Other
be an
than
additional 2 hours
light?
travel into the night.
So I think we should stay the night.
I mean, it is.
Well, didn't we travel 2 hours out already?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So we may as well just keep going.
I mean, you're gonna travel through the night no matter what at this point, really.
Yeah.
So wait.
At the same time,
Are the cultists
we also
in Caer
didn't get.
Dineval?
Yes.
Sounds like it.
Oh.
At the same time, we also didn't get information here in Caer Konig. Because
Well, we are 2 hours from
around.
either we're 2 hours from either destination, so like.
You know that you're 2 hours from Caer Konig, but you may need some cartographer's tools and a map to tell you if you're.
I'm an outlander.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm a wanderer, and I would. Yeah.
I mean, if you have the Outlander feature, which allows you to
Yeah.
kind of
Yeah.
tell your way, not get lost,
Mhm.
it's 3 hours to Caer Dineval since from the direction that you've been going. So it's 2 hours.
Still
It's 2
long
hours
walk
to
either
Caer
way.
Konig, 3 hours to Caer Dineval.
Same time, if we go to Caer Dineval, we won't be able to sleep there. Probably.
You can go take a nap in Caer Konig, and then travel back in the morning.
I mean, sounds reasonable.
I am inclined to agree.
Let us do just that.
All right. The trek back to Caer Konig is uneventful. Now you are making, as you make your way to the tavern, or the inn, rather. You may make your way in. You see not many figures populating the tap room, except for the town speaker, the Dragonborn you met a day prior. Or, sorry, you met him earlier today, I believe, or...
No, it was the day prior.
Yeah, it was
I
the
think
day prior.
we met him when we entered town.
Yeah, and he was
Which was
drunk with a crossbow.
Mhm.
So, yeah, you see Trovis, the town speaker, with his head on the table, seemingly still not feeling well after how much he drank. Yep. So yeah, you make your way into the tavern for
Is there an amulet on Trovis?
he's kind of hunched over with his head on the table. You'd have to be a bit invasive to tell.
I'm not gonna risk it.
But you can roll a history check to see if you remember seeing him with one.
Okey-doke. Okey-doke.
No, you don't remember seeing him with one?
Okay.
Or openly having one. Well, you guys may make your way in. A room is going to be 2 silver apiece.
And there are 6 of us.
And there are 6 of you, yes.
I'll just pay for it then.
All right. Should be,
Okay.
yeah, it's going to be a gold and 2 silver.
Cool.
That would include your food, which is decent.
We shall probably eat.
Mm-hmm.
Six trout.
6 knucklehead trout right there.
So does this mean Colt is crying again?
Of course.
No.
No. You guys sleep through the night. It's uneventful.
Rest?
And you will get your long rest.
Yay.
Alright.
It's dot game LR, Glenn.
Right. Oh, right, I have my channel divinity.
I need to update my character. Crap.
Like that? Oh, yay.
Yep.
Woo.
There must be a way that you can, like, use your second wind and action surge and channel divinity. I don't know how to do that, though.
Okay,
Hold
well, I
on.
need to update my character again.
Alright, so, you guys may now, as you have awakened, you may feel free to leave Caer Konig as you please.
Well, what I tried didn't work.
Shall we stay a while just to see what we can find out if Provis is sober before we leave? After all, it's only 2 hours.
I mean, we could.
Trovis, who is now awake, he's kind of like walking about the tavern. You see him, he's kind of no longer wearing the heavy metal armor that he is typically seen wearing. He's wearing some more traditional clothing. And he's like kind of, you notice that he's kind of holding up his pants with one hand. He speaks to one of the sisters running the establishment. He says, "Listen, I really just need to borrow some rope. The invisible bastards, they took my belt. They took it when I was sleeping." Just,
Is
you're a drunk and a waste of rope.
Oh man.
You sure they took your belt?
If they didn't, who else would have? This is a sabotage in the town.
Provis,
I mean,
how much do you
it
remember
could have
about?
just. I'll let you finish, Colt.
No, you go first. You were speaking.
Oh, it could have just been some younger pranksters wanting to fool around with a drunkard.
They wouldn't want to fool around with this drunkard. I'd have their heads if
Frank.
I mean,
I were allowed to. And
may have been drunk.
I'm going to find that youngster as my belt, and I will give his parents a stern talking to. But I may need some rope first.
Provis, buddy.
Do any of you have rope? I don't. I'm sorry.
Travis, how drunk were you last night? Because I could think of several reasons you might have lost your belt.
Oh.
I can't think of any.
I mean, commonplace in the noble world.
What does that mean?
Sometimes when nobles lost their belt, that's just code for them seeing a mistress. At least that was what my noble lady said.
You have a noble lady?
Whoa.
A lord, yes.
I don't have a wife, so I can sleep around as much as
Is
I
that what
please.
your mistress said?
And I honor myself on that.
That's great, buddy. We're heading out.
Maybe that's why you lost your belt.
I love you, man. Goodbye.
Any
Would
rope?
you, would you like
as
me
you're
to?
leaving?
Would you like me to get you a? I mean, there's a shop probably somewhere around here.
My rope was the one we used to tie him up. Can I have that rope back?
Yeah, you got it back.
Please?
I mean, I don't exactly know how much rope he needs, so not sure how much to cut off of mine.
I could go with 4 feet and cut it down from there.
Okay? With what?
I'll figure something out.
You're the one with the belt.
Do you want to be expelled from the great town of Caer Konig? Is that what you're looking for?
You know, I
To
enjoyed
be
you last
fair,
night.
we
Now
were
you're just being
already
mean.
leaving.
Just give him the rope. Just give him the whole rope. We can get you another rope.
Alright then.
Rope ain't that
I
expensive.
go ahead and plop down the 50 feet of rope. Here you are.
He this says to one of the barkeeps, "Hey, can I have a knife real quick?" Just hand him one
I
from behind the
apologize, I do
bar.
not own one.
It's like a steak knife,
I haven't. Okay.
and he like just takes a cut of it and starts sawing with his
I-
knife.
I suggest we leave now.
Where?
Carconic.
Iconic. The place we need to go.
Caer
No, we're
Dineval.
just gonna.
Oh yeah, Caer Dineval. We're in
Caer
Caer
Dineval.
Max,
Apologies.
this is a dumb idea, but just for future context, could I use like produce flame and just kind of like create a like blow?
Gone.
His internet got
I
off.
take that as a
I saw him
no.
go offline. That was perfect timing.
I think he was trying to say something about produce flame and blowtorch.
Yes, that's exactly what I use produce flame and like use it on like my pointer finger and like use it like a blowtorch.
You could. I'll need to reread the
could?
rules of produce flame, but it would deal the same amount of damage.
Well, I was just gonna do it so I could just cut the rope really easily.
I mean, you can look at the AC and health of a rope.
Why do I?
The rope.
Okay, whatever.
I think setting a rope on fire is not the greatest of ideas.
Well, I was just gonna use
Just
like
my
a really
He is able to
concentrated
successfully
flame, like
saw
a
through the rope. Whoever had originally provided that rope will lose 5 of its 50 feet.
I just to go, like as he's cutting the rope. Just go.
Well, whoever stayed behind and grabbed their rope, you have 45 feet of rope remaining.
I'll take the rope because I'm out of rope.
I hope that someone removed their 50 feet of rope, or we just duplicated some rope right now. Hey, Alicia, are you here? Alicia?
I did.
No, she's not. Alright. So, I think it was her rope, and I'll tell her to, get rid of that
No,
whenever I get a chance.
I think Glenn
No,
provided
this
his own
is the
rope.
It was my rope.
Okay, it was Glenn's.
I already took it out of my inventory.
Gotcha. Alright. You're now free to leave Caer Konig.
Woo!
Alicia, are you here?
Yeah.
Were you just not
Mhm.
here?
Could you hear me then when I said I'm here or woo?
Yeah, I heard you.
Yeah,
when you
we
said
heard
woo,
woo, and
but
that was
I
the first
asking
thing
if
you
were
said
here and
for
you
a
weren't saying
while.
anything.
Yes, I'm here.
Oh, gotcha. Alright. Well, you are now free to head to Caer Dineval.
I
Hog.
think we're doing that.
Alright. You begin making your way to Caer Dineval. On the way on the road you have no struggle, and you get into town on the side of the Caer. You see the 4 towers guarding the outside.
Town speaker was sick, yes?
It didn't work last time.
He was in contact. It is reasonable to assume that he was in contact with these cultists, yes?
Presumably.
Which means he could have been in contact with the black metal.
You saying he was poisoned of sorts?
I thought
Perhaps.
that was obvious.
At the very least, I have something in my arsenal that'll let me detect if he is diseased or poisoned.
Okay, so the towers, Max. Is there anyone in them?
Roll me a perception check.
Oh man. $18.
As you're kind of looking up at the walls, seems like no one's really patrolling. Even above the gate.
Oh, so what side of the castle? Are we like on the back of the castle or the
No,
front of
you're
the
on
castle?
the front side right now. This is the side with the main gate.
Oh. I mean, hey, there doesn't seem to be anyone up in the towers. You want to sneak around back and scale the walls? I think that would be pretty fun.
Well, preferably, I'd like to announce my presence here, but
Sounds like an absolutely terrible idea, Glenn. No offense.
I mean, I could just distract them while you all go in through the back.
Like a court jester. You do fit that role.
I'm a talker, not necessarily a court jester. I believe those are better fit for people of minstrel occupation.
Isn't that what you do? Dancing around all day, jingling your little bells.
No, I heal people.
Oh,
But
I
I
would.
had that established.
Well, we can go scale the walls if you would like.
I wasn't quite done bullying the priest, but I suppose we can.
I'm going to let my presence be known now.
Oh no.
Is
was-
everyone moving out of
Suggest
sight?
you all leave.
Yeah, we're moving out.
I think Glenn is going to try to distract them.
So the wall is about 20 feet tall. And you may attempt to scale that however you please, but you have made your way around to the back, and you found a nice little blind spot, where one of the main towers wouldn't be able to see you. And you're kind of crunched between this kind of boxy wall. You're kind of in this crevice, a corner, which you may be able to climb up.
All right. Before we do anything, I'm going to go tell Glenn that he doesn't need to distract anyone, that we found a blind spot, and he's all good. He's not a court jester, and I'm very sorry if I offended him. I was just kidding around. Jesus.
How long would it take for them to find that blind spot?
Maybe 2 minutes.
Yeah, so within
they're
that
just
2
walking
minutes,
around,
I'm
it'd be
going.
pretty-
Within that 2 minutes, I'm already going to be like, hello?
So as
Anybody
you're kind of
there?
like, hello, one of the guards makes their way up to kind of the battlements where you can kind of see them through a small crack in the stone. He goes, "Yes, what do you want?"
Well, I would like to tell you that I've recently gained something in my magical abilities. Now able to detect diseases and poisons. So I may be able to find
Our priest has it taken
ailment.
care of. You are not needed.
Well, the priest seems to have been failing.
Got him.
We doubt that you can do much better.
Very rude of them.
Well, is a possibility that this disease is not of medical nature.
Well, that is a fantastic theory. But I'm certain that if our doctor needs any more help, he will ask. The speaker's condition has been improving. You should make a recovery within the month. Stay patient. Perhaps you will have, you may seek counsel with the king. Not the king, fucking speaker. The speaker within the month.
Well, if he is as sick as you have been saying, he may not live to see the end of this month.
I believe that our doctor knows what they're talking about when he is recovering. Alright, everyone else, you're now at the
I'm
back.
done.
How do you wish to try and scale this wall?
Well, there are like footholds, right?
Sort
Like
of.
there's stones. It's stones.
How
Right.
tall's the wall?
The wall is
Gotta
20
roll
feet tall.
athletics.
The wall is 20 feet tall.
Athletics.
Unassisted, it
Woo!
would be very difficult to climb.
Unassisted.
Hey,
Or-
I gotta go do something right quick. I'll be back.
So you're saying I can't just try to scale the wall like a monkey?
You could try.
Who here is the smallest?
Not me, baby. Hell yeah, Bubby. 60.
You kind of scurry up the wall for a little second, and you quickly slide back down.
I realized that I had.
Should I try?
Well, why don't we just like
Anyhow, I have a rope.
I mean, if someone could get up there and tie a rope, unless anyone has a grappling hook.
I mean, I am rather dexterous.
I could. Well,
It's gonna be an athletics.
yeah. I can try if you would like. Can't guarantee I'll do
No,
any better.
I just need a hook. I got a rope.
Yeah, but do you have a grappling hook?
I said I need a hook.
Okay. I mean, we can get a hook, or
Picklerike,
I don't know.
they're currently trying to
Naomi,
infiltrate.
do you have a hook?
They're currently trying to infiltrate the castle of Caer Dineval, as the Durgar had suggested. It was a whole thing. You can listen to the session later, as I'll have it posted probably by tomorrow. So. Yeah. I mean, that's one good use of the recording. So people who show up a bit late have that stuff.
I mean,
Yeah, you can
I
make
don't-
an athletics check in order to scale the wall. Or attempt.
yeah. I'll check. 24. Not
So,
20.
And yeah, you find one handhold that's within reach. From that handhold, you can see nothing else. With that one handhold, you reach your arm as high up as you can go, grab onto the handhold, and just fling yourself up, grabbing onto the in like one foul swoop. You swing yourself up, grabbing onto the top of the battlements. You're easily able to pull yourself up should you wish to do so.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to find a place to tie this rope.
So along the battlements, I don't know exactly what they are called, but the bricks kind of adjust in height to provide cover for guards and archers.
What are those things called?
It's known as a
again?
parapet, Max.
Parapet.
Yeah,
okay.
those.
Yeah, so you could tie it to one of the parapets, as they would likely be strong enough to hold the weight of nearly everyone here may be a bit worried about Bison.
Yeah, I'll do so.
All right.
I can stand guard, I guess.
Nah.
So, as you are currently now up and tying your rope, Glenn, what are you doing? He's been insisting that you do not need to come in.
Andrew had to step away, remember?
I did not
They're
remember.
called battlements or
Battle.
crenellations.
Gotcha. So, you've tied your rope and you may toss it down should you wish to do so. And everyone may climb if they so wish.
Oh, can I climb?
Roll some athletics checks. Climb this rope.
Well, you can go first, Cole. I meant, like, can I do it without breaking the rope?
You're not so worried about the rope. You're more worried about the stones at the top.
Oh.
Shut up, Humila.
I
What
look
do
at
I-
these stones. They were more worried about the stones than the.
Colton Erzin, you're easily able to
So,
climb up.
what do I have to roll? Just athletics? Is that all I need to do like them?
You
Nice.
too easily climb up.
hoo.
All right. You successfully make your way up to the top. Everyone. Andrew, are you back yet? Piparika, you need to make this check too.
Okay, I was about to ask if I could. All right, hold
Yeah,
on.
you're along with these people, I believe.
Nice. So it's just athletics.
Yep.
All right, hold on.
And also, make sure that your character is set to be level 2.
Oh shoot, how do I do that in the thing?
Go into D&D Beyond, adjust it to level 2, and then you type .update in bot commands.
So
All right,
complicated.
it's already updated, so I just have to. Okay, awesome. So can I just do like dot roll athletics?
No, .check athletics.
Oh, okay. I'm still not familiar with this, but sorry. Okay.
All right. With 12, you are successful in climbing up the rope. So, along with everyone else, Picorike climbs up and infiltrates the castle along with you.
Oh, by the way, Max, when I tried to do dot update, it gave me an error message. So.
You gotta put the link or something.
Oh, okay. Okay, just keep going. Just keep going.
Gotcha. Or you may want to do .beyond and then just do your link again and it'll update it.
Okay. All right. Sorry about that.
Yeah, you're all good. So, you all successfully infiltrate the castle and you can see a courtyard beneath you. See, each of the 4 towers have doors leading out into this courtyard at the base of them. At the base of them, you also see 2 windows on either side of the door with lights on the inside.
And it's just like right there.
And these are like separated amongst the courtyard. Actually, do you
Okay.
guys want to quickly get on the Roll20 and I can kinda give a bit of a.
I'm back. What did I miss?
They have infiltrated the Caer, and yeah.
Cool.
Oh my god, this is gonna be awful actually. no, don't join. Don't join. This is gonna be so awful.
We're joining.
Okay, I
Let's
can't join right now.
go.
Okay, that's
Quick
good.
game question.
Yes.
I'm sorry,
Let's
Max. I
go.
cannot join.
Oh, Max
You
is
guys think
beautiful.
it'd be a good idea to tell them about the whole cultist thing?
No.
No,
Yeah,
we
that's what I
can't tell
thought.
you. We can't tell you that though.
Yeah.
Because
So.
You know,
it looks great, Max.
I could just pull the actual like image of this thing.
Hold on. Hey, Max.
Yes.
Guard, was he wearing one of the amulets?
From roll perception. You know what?
$19.
You were easily able to see that the guard has one of the amulets.
Shit.
Spooky.
Okay, I'm gonna move you guys out of. I'm gonna move you guys to a different plane of existence. Just a second.
Anger.
Grr.
You guys only see a turtle. Is that correct?
I don't see anything.
Yeah.
And something that says
Yeah.
Liberace?
Liberal.
Liberal.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that should be fine.
I guess I
Damn liberal.
know it
They're
being
not
that
gonna be-
amulet. I guess I'm gonna try to find the others.
All right. Are you just gonna kind of leave? Like, are you just gonna casually walk around the castle?
I'm gonna find a place to park the cart.
All right.
I'm gonna
What
walk
cart?
around the castle.
Gotcha.
We don't have the cart anymore, do we?
Yeah.
You, I
We
want to
bring
say
it-
that you left
I
the
thought we
cart in
brought
Caer
it with
Dineval.
us.
And
I thought we
will be
left it
right back.
here.
I have to go to the bathroom.
Thought we leave it in Caer Conic?
No, I thought we left it in Caer Dineval, as Max said.
Thought we brought it with us.
Mm.
Anywho,
Max is here. He can't stop me. Whoa, that was weird. That is not where my stylus is.
I guess I'll start heading back, like, quote, heading, end quote, back to your Coneg. Once I'm out of guard's sight, I'm going to try to find my party members.
There we go. Just to cover that up. Yeah, that is not where my stylus is whatsoever. This is pain.
All right, so what were you saying?
I just want to
Alright.
cause trouble.
I'm back.
Yeah.
That image,
Yay!
the image of the Caer is still loading, unfortunately. But that should, it should load shortly. Now, Glenn, you are making your way away from the Caer, is that correct?
Yeah.
Back towards the cart, which I'm saying is a little bit back in town. Just to make things a little bit easier.
That's weird.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and try to sort of sneak my way to the Caer,
Alright.
trying to find my party.
Now, the party. You guys have all scaled your way onto the wall. What do you guys want to do?
So do we see any guards?
No, but you do see lights on so both the doors. You're currently on a walkway.
Mhm.
On each end there is a set of stairs leading down into the courtyard. The courtyard seems to be empty. And then there are 2 doors to your right and left, both leading into separate battlement towers. And both of those seem to have lights on emanating from the bottom, not the top. From the tower that you see, you can see that there is the one to your left leads closer to the main keep of the castle, while the one to the left the one to the right leads closer to the gate, while the one to the left leads closer to the keep of the castle. And that image is still loading.
Courtyard is looking like our best bet. I'm gonna kind of whisper that to my comrades.
Alrighty.
Whatever you say.
I'm gonna pull it up on my computer. Because my phone's being a butt.
Oh my god.
So, are we going down to the
Yay.
courtyard?
Hell yeah, brother.
I may be able to, like, do this better. Like, just sending images of the status of what you can see. Because this is going to take forever otherwise. Let me see.
Crap. Where is it? Ow.
You okay?
Everything's fine. Where's the stupid pen? There's the stupid pen.
How to piss your pants in a god-honoring way.
And please.
Who said please? I'm gonna beat you up.
Beat him up.
Reese's Puffs.
You can't hear my knuckles cracking
Whom?
because they're tiny and pathetic, but they're cracking for you, man.
You know what else is cracking for me?
Your chance to ever have a happy life?
No, that's long gone. I don't really know where I was going with that, but
Alright,
your
in the dice
mom.
rolling channel, I will show generally what you were able to see from your current location.
Cool.
We're just doing Fog of War with me just scribbling shit.
War.
Huh?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Which one are we on?
You are on the one to the left.
Okay.
So you see the one to
Okay.
the left, leading closer to the meat of the keep. You can see the kennel by the doors. The doors would be in the very front. However, you can't see that as this is the level 2 version.
Curses.
This is in the dice
Nothing.
channel.
I just want to doodle on the things.
Maybe the tower is actually the best bet.
I'm just trying to cause problems and it won't let me.
I see.
Urizen, Glenn, Bizen, the Clarike, any input?
I'm not there.
Oh yeah.
Yet. How long would it take me to get to where they are?
About 5 minutes.
Okay.
So it would take a second. But surely,
You should just tell me when I get there.
I'll say that you get over there and you see the rope hanging.
Okay, so I guess I'll climb it.
Okay.
I'll let you guys discuss however long that takes.
Roll an athletics check.
Roll.
And what is your guys' plan?
Why don't we go to the left tower? We kind of take out whoever's in there, and it looks like it leads directly into the keep. So
Okay, I mean that sounds better than the courtyard.
yeah, to expose.
Yeah.
All right.
17.
17. You successfully make your way
Yeah.
up.
So do I see my fellow party members?
You do, as they are currently crouched low, looking over the courtyard. Currently empty.
Jingles the
Cultist.
clown.
Cult
What's he?
gods.
Oh, okay. The guards are cultists.
So that the king's in on it. Okay.
Or the original guards are all dead.
Well,
Those
the
things.
castle's in on it.
One of those things are true. I do not know which.
We're kind of exposed, and I think we should get into a building.
Let's get in that tower up
Agreed.
there. Let's just get in.
Right.
We'll have to kill them quickly so they don't alert the guards.
True. They probably are guards, though.
Well, so they don't alert the other guards, I mean. I'm sorry for my lack of clarity.
So, do we open the door quietly or just kick it in? No, we should open it quietly.
I don't think it's a good idea for me to step. Give me a signal. It's safe.
Could I try peeking under the door?
Yeah. You. Actually, not really. There doesn't seem to be any light coming from up here. They're
Wow.
coming from the inside the top of this tower. However, if you look down into the courtyard, there's a door leading out into the courtyard. You see light on the other side of that door. Seems like the occupants are only at the bottom of this floor.
Guess I will open the door slowly and quietly then.
You open the door. Yeah, you open the door slowly and quietly. I'm gonna ask you to roll stealth, though.
Nuts.
The door opens quietly as it swings open. You make sure to catch it before it hits the wall. You see... Hold on. You know what? Let's just go ahead and take another screenshot. This is such a great way to do this. I don't know why I didn't think about doing this earlier. Such effective fog of war.
Probably because sorcery.
I legitimately cannot tell if you are being serious or sarcastic.
It's half and half. So
You could do like a cloud brush.
I probably should, except I'm using Microsoft Photos.
Paint?
No, I'm using Microsoft Photos.
Wow.
Arguably worse.
Impossible.
So is it just empty then?
It is empty, excluding a stairwell going down from the left as you enter.
I'm going to repeat
You
that
see-
to the... Oh, yeah.
You see the light coming from down the stairs, as well as some quiet chatter. Likely that of...
Time
the
to
cultists.
listen. Listening ears on.
All right.
So we need people who can take them out immediately, right?
Let's just see what they have to say first. I like Dan's idea. I guess I'm at least gonna kind of get close to the stairwell and try and hear what they're saying, along with Thand.
Says,
I did not say listening ears on in character.
Oh.
well, playing guard certainly beats...
Is everything okay in there?
Oh my god.
I did say we should probably listen.
Well, playing guard certainly does beat cleaning out the pipes. Kind of chuckles and goes, well, now we're right beside of him. Could smell a bit better. Maybe we should just put a rug over it or something. Anyways. Think it's about time to go on watch. Don't think many people are really expecting us to.
How many voices are there?
Seems to be two having a conversation right now.
All right. We could totally just ambush them at the top of the stairs.
I don't know if we mess up, it might be a little loud.
Oh well.
One of them says, I'm gonna go check on the situation at the gate. Hopefully that prying eye is gone. One of them, you hear clack, clack, clack as it begins to climb up the stairs.
Can we ready actions to hit them?
You good?
So am I in there?
One of
Who
ready
is
my
in
action
there?
to bash these.
All of us,
Oh,
I
I know.
think. I am, and I know Thand is.
I mean, we're all near the door, right?
I
You're
thought we
all
were
near the door
stairwell.
which is currently open.
Yeah, I thought.
Yeah, so I guess I'm near the door.
Yeah, I thought we're all near it, but they're just peeking their heads in to listen.
No, I'm like looking down the stairwell. Or I was.
Can we see steps coming up the stairwell?
You certainly could.
Okay, well, let's ready reactions to bash these fuckers hard.
Hmm.
I'm gonna ready a sacred flame.
Already shillelagh.
Already a
Short-
You can't
grapple
ready a bonus action.
rolled.
Could
You know
just
what I mean.
cast shillelagh.
I'll cast shillelagh. And I'll ready a fucking attack action then.
Alright, you may do that.
I ready a short sword attack.
I
Okay.
will ready a grapple if he comes upstairs and is next to me.
Alright.
Like,
may
I'm
He
going
is
to.
going to be in for a world of pain.
This is just to determine who
The
goes
initiative order.
for how bad you destroy this person.
Yeah, already my axe. I
This
messed
thing
up.
is going to
If you guys mess up, I will attack.
hopefully cultists don't have good decks.
Alright.
I will only attack if they don't take him out somehow.
Are we using lethal force?
I'm
If these are
not.
cultists, of course we're using lethal force.
Well, I was gonna just,
Tourism
like,
was
smack
not
him in the
told
head.
to
Has
do
everyone
anything
joined the
otherwise, so
initiative?
probably.
I'm seem
I was
to be
gonna
missing Picorike, and
I was gonna smack him with the
Bison.
flat of the blade.
Oh, we're initiative twins.
Picorike, you gonna join?
Somehow everybody's doing way better than the cultist.
Yeah, hold on.
I mean, I rolled a 7,
Poor
so
cultist.
I keep having to get up and leave. I'm really sorry. Things are just
You're all good, man.
okay.
You don't have to stay here if you can.
Alright.
I did my initiative
side
though,
of
and that
things.
sucks.
Bright side of things, Picorike, you probably won't have to
Ooh,
do anything.
Pain.
Urzen, you take your action first.
Yay. Okay, well then I'm just gonna smack a bitch.
Knock his head. Knock it good.
Bonk.
Just make sure you let the thing know you cast Shillelagh, and then you bonk.
Yeah, I already cast shillelagh. It lasts for a minute.
Like
Oh.
the
You may want to do
whole
dot.
Garv.
I'm
You may
doing
want to
dot
like
cast
do
shillelagh.
dot attack shillelagh or something like that.
No, it's not cast.
Oh,
It
okay.
hit 14 and 9 damage.
So, yeah, you hit the cultist, and You smack them straight in the head with a silent, or well, not very silent, but with a crack. Before the cultist can even react, he's downed. Let's see what horrible wound you inflict upon him.
Go ahead and roll. I already have
What is it? A
like
D20
the
again?
tables ready.
I think it's
Is it a lingering injuring?
Yeah, it's a
or
lingering injury. System shock doesn't even matter because he's very much.
Yeah, it's a D20. Go ahead and
Let me sorry. Dot
This
roll
poor
1d20. 17 minor scar.
Yurison doing that, he's just gonna turn to everyone and go, I think I got him.
Yeah.
As there was a
think
loud
you did.
crack. Cultists go. Hey, you're right up there.
Drag his body out of view.
Yeah, yeah. Is there a closet we can stuff him in?
I don't.
it doesn't.
we
Like
could
a-
just drag his body out of view and do the same thing with the dude who's about to come up.
Personally,
We
I'm not gonna-
should.
I'm not going to respond.
Are you all
I don't
right?
think-
I'll drag his body out of view.
Yeah, just drag it behind a door or something. Stuff it in a medieval locker.
Yeah.
You could just toss him down into the courtyard.
No.
Or toss it
Didn't
outside.
you-
No,
the wall.
no, kill him.
Let's just
Again.
drag it.
Out of
Let's-
view.
Let's
Then
just
the
drag it out
body
of view,
seen.
just to where it can't be seen from the bottom of the stairs,
Yes.
and everybody get out of the view of the stairs as well, please.
Yeah.
Okay. As soon as that guard comes up, I have that sacred flame ready.
You hear them kind of go silent. Until, again, you see them. We're just going to go from the top.
Okay.
There are 2 cultists who have made their way up.
Just 5 of us and we're all holding in action.
Didn't you use your action?
Actually, we're just going to go down to the next.
Yeah, didn't yours and use his action?
Oh, I wasn't gonna do my thing anyways because I wanted
It's
other people to
In
do
it
it.
next.
Yeah.
No? Oh, yes.
Glenn?
Okay.
Sacred Flame?
Yeah.
1 peeks their head around the corner. You got Sacred Flame.
Okay, so they take 7 radiant damage if they fail to save. Don't get any cover either.
Yep.
Nice.
That's 5. That's a fail. And
Take 7 points of damage.
that system shock.
Is anyone else gonna handle the other dude?
Is he dead? He's not dead though.
Nobody
look
got
like
an
it.
8 on his system shock. Which
Okay, so take reactions.
can't take reactions. He is very much hurt by this and is partially blinded. As we,
Fine.
Yeah, my ready action is to clobber anyone who doesn't get clobbered
Hold up,
by
it's
everyone
Colt's
else.
turn.
Colt,
All right. So my ready to action was a grapple. So
you are going to are you going to grapple the one who has been blasted or has not been?
the healthy one.
Gotcha. So go ahead and roll me an athletics check.
Splendid.
Yeah. So he's going to.
Wonderful. This is going so well.
Okay, I'm not going to do the nat ones for skill checks.
Do-
That's kind of dumb.
Do the nat ones for skill checks, Mac.
All right.
You
The
know you want
cultist
to.
successfully grapples you as you attempt to grapple him.
I'm sorry, what?
Does my
You try
my
and
ready
grab this cultist. He kind of moves your hands out of the way and instead grabs you.
does my ready action fire since he failed to clobber this guy?
Whenever your
But
turn.
we gotta go down to next.
Yeah.
No, we're going down the order.
Yeah.
See who
Bison?
gets to. Bison gets to clobber somebody.
Do 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 do. I'll try
Please
to
rage.
rescue Mr. Colt. Oh, but oh hell yeah, lol.
Oh, sweet lord.
Is this the one that is grappled Colt?
Yep, just gonna Wolverine the bitch. How could he?
That's. Oh wait, no. Oh yeah, that's correct. He does not take massive damage for system shock. As you know, kind of 20 on that. But significantly damaged as you just slash across the shoulder with your short sword. Yeah. So we're gonna keep moving on. Oof. And
Clobber.
both of them are
It's
extremely hurt.
clobbering time.
Are they like out cold?
No, not yet. They're both
Soon to
down
be.
on their feet right now. Or that's what yeah, they're down on their feet.
Anyone look like they're gonna scream?
They both seem a bit too stunned to.
Okay, I won't clobber them.
Well, what are you going to do?
Yeah. You ready to clobber them, so you kind
Well,
of
I'm not gonna clobber them because they're not.
No, they're still
they're
up.
still-
They're just down on their feet. Like they're obviously very close to falling over. They're just kind of dazed as they are still standing.
All right, I'll attack the one that Bison did not attack.
Okay. Roll to hit.
You just need to do 2 damage,
Whoa! Don't
I
metagame.
think.
Like with the flat of the
9 knocked
blade.
it out, and 8
Yeah.
didn't.
Don't metagame.
You be
What was the
metagaming,
command
boy.
Dot attack,
attack?
and then whatever you wish to attack with.
Point of view, you're a chat who doesn't metagame.
Okay, I missed.
I don't think it matters.
You swing and miss. Your battle axe, unfortunately. I don't like doing things with nat ones. I always feel like it's just too wild and too unfair. Because
I think
you have
it's
to come
very
up with it
fair.
off the top of your head.
I mean,
Ones are
it's
just auto misses.
it can be
Yeah.
funny. Just don't
Attacks.
hurt us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Make it funny, but don't like break people's weapons. That's like assholeish.
Or hitting another person.
Yeah.
Also assholish.
Just make them like fall on their feet like little buffoons.
Yeah.
Haha, you're prone now.
All right. Well, with that swooping swing and very very embarrassing miss, move on to the next turn. That being these guys don't get a turn. Pikarike.
Okay, who is not dead?
Both of them are not dead.
Both of them.
However, one of them has successfully grabbed Colt, and another one has is sort of just very much not feeling it.
Okay, well I'm going to cast Ray of Frost at the one grabbing Colt.
Okay, you may do that.
Awesome. So I'm gonna roll to hit.
You may go ahead and roll to attack. Hello? Did I just get DC'd? for a second?
My phone just committed
Thing
suicide.
disconnected.
Oh,
I think
Same.
everybody just.
Oh, that's sexy.
that's so dope.
It's Pickle Rique's fault. You broke it. I hope you're happy.
Naomi fell and broke Discord.
Yeah,
I
so
didn't fall. My
unfortunately,
calculator
with,
hit the back of the bed.
unfortunately, with an 8, you kind of shoot. You're trying to avoid hitting Colt as he is grappled now, and you can only hope to avoid hitting him. Unfortunately, you miss the cultist entirely.
Pain.
Max, please pin that.
Urzum.
Hi. Yeah, no, we're just gonna be shillelaghing this bitch again.
Bonk.
Shillelagh's such a great spell.
Hopefully it's not a 1.
Next
Changed
time it's the enemy's turn, tell me please. 19 to hit, 5 damage.
Yeah.
think that
And which one is
hits.
this towards?
The one that's grappling Colt. Cause fuck that dude.
It's just quickly. Yeah. Sorry, let me just really quick.
Is everything okay?
So you
Think he has a
swing low, cracking him in the leg, causing him to stumble. 1 second.
Are you using lethal?
Yeah, so you swing
I have
low.
not been told to not.
You swing low, cracking him right in the knee, causing him to stumble, fall, and then tumble down the stairs.
Troll.
That may have made a lot of noise.
You're just gonna turn to him and go, sorry.
Surprisingly, wearing only leather armor seems to almost have padded the noise mostly.
Oh, thank God.
Blended.
Now, real quick, out of game question. Who here agrees that putting broccoli in mac and cheese is a fucking sin?
Yeah.
My sister does
Agreed.
that. It's
I don't
literally her
care,
favorite
but I
food
don't
ever.
like it.
I don't
Max?
like broccoli, so I think it sucks.
Max,
Yes.
where you want to meet? So we can throw hands because
Oh, I was like, whoa, buddy.
no.
Colin
not
and Max
arguing
have
that's
Throw
good.
hands.
sex.
Colin and Max have gay sex in the trunk.
That's
My
what
mom
I'm
just
Gay
gave that to
I
me.
can provide
It's
those.
so bad.
You are
Okay,
out of
here's
your
the thing.
mind.
Here's the thing, though. That's my sister's favorite food. She loves mac and cheese with broccoli, and I hate broccoli, so I don't
No.
like it. But I don't think it's that weird.
Plain mac
No.
and cheese is gross. Broccoli in the mac and cheese elevates it to slightly
Oh.
less than gross.
Wait, you mean like
Plain
mac and
I
cheese
just like
stirred up
mac and
inside?
cheese.
Yeah.
I don't like my mac and cheese crunchy, thank you very much.
What?
Baked mac
What?
and
You eat
cheese.
soggy mac and cheese? Limp mac and cheese? Mac and
You
cheese is
bake mac-
nothing
Don't
if
ever
it's not
say the
crunchy.
word limp
Why-
in mac and cheese
Yeah,
Why-
sentence
fucking
ever.
mac
Why-
and cheese
why-
casserole. Weird.
Why?
Mom makes it
why-
every Thanksgiving.
Oh my god, can we just finish combat and finish this session? It's already 15 minutes past. Oh.
Alright.
I mean, if I hit
One
with the
stumbles
sacred
to the
flame,
floor.
then
Or stumbles down the stairs.
Does he take Colt with him?
No. No, he's
Aw.
let go of Colt.
Tragic.
Glenn, turn order moves to you.
another sacred flame, 2 radiant damage. If it hits.
Does definitely hit,
It hits.
and the other cultist falls. now we're gonna end the session.
How embarrassing.
I wanted to use wild shape. Never came up though.
I was just like,
That'll be when we
Dude,
get inevitably
use-
swarmed in the courtyard.
use
Thank
the
you,
thing,
Max,
use the
for
thing,
DMing.
use the thing.
Sure. Yeah.
Naden's like, no, I'm not going to use the thing.
I wanted to use the thing, but I feel like it was kind of pointless.
Thing?
All right. So Max,
Wild shape, but I in character don't know anything about wild shape.